Hello, good and fine people of the internet. The fine minds over here at Gktech have come up with yet another solution for the Z chassis, that being our Z33 350z steering wheel control relocation brackets. Not only do you get to retain a little bit of luxury in your purebred gutted race car, but now you can actually set your cruise control, change the volume, and or, if you have the ability, change your tunes on the fly with the cruise control. Hot damn. Now, post-box shimmy by Zach, this is what you can expect. Onwards and upwards to what you may or may not get in the box, depending on your level of luxury. That's right, once again, we've given you options, son. And this non-wood boomerang-shaped CNC laser-cut, then press-bent unit of 6061 T6 aluminum comes in two flavors. I'd also like to note that the classic Gktech black anodized finish is there for your ultimate stealth operations. Now, these boomerangs come in two flavors, as mentioned before, including this double-headed unit right here. If thrown, this one has a 99.04% chance to not return, so don't go chucking it all willy-nilly. This guy here allows you to mount not only your cruise control buttons, but the stereo controls for the ultimate race car luxury. Now, to accommodate said boomerang, we also include these small inserts that install to the back, which we'll talk about here in a few. Or maybe you got a non-luxurious base model, and or got a car with the buttons pre-broken for you that you plan to fix but never got around to, and you're currently on the highway cursing the gods for taking the cruise control away from you, and you only need one side. Well, we've got you covered. The single side bracket's gonna be for you. Please note that this boomerang has a 100% chance of not returning to you, so again, avoid chuckage. This can be mounted to either side of the wheel, again providing you with options. Now in our case, we ended up with the Uber Baller version with two sets of controls, allowing us to crank death metal up to the max and also set the cruise control to max without having to be burdened with reaching to the center console. Double boomerang it is. We're assuming you Googled how to get these off of your current wheel already, so good job. We will be installing these on a bench for ease of showcasing. Start by flipping the boomerang over as shown and install the buttons to the back side, locating the nips into the holes. Grab the inserts, then the OEM screws you for sure saved, then slip the inserts over the nips, then use the screws and a screwdriver to tighten them on down. Now's a good time to double check that they're actually facing the correct direction so you don't have to start over. Pop the other set of buttons on the back side and repeat the process of inserting the nips, then the inserts, then zapping down the OEM screws as shown here. Once it's all tightened down, now's the time to make sure you place the wiring inside the ridges we have so kindly provided so they don't get squashed during install. Now you, my main man, are ready to install this unit to the whip. Push your way through the countless groupies and start by removing your horn button. Then unplug the wires you never hooked up in the first place. Loosen and remove all the bolts holding the wheel to the hub, then pop the bracket behind your steering wheel and toss those bolts you just took out back in. Now if you have a quick release hub, this will go behind the nub plate as you don't want to be unplugging the wheel each time you take it on and off. Now the bracket itself is 3mm thick, so longer bolts are not needed for install. Now once you get the wheel on and have the bolts tightened down in the ever lovely crisscross pattern, loosen and remove the center big nut holding everything on, as this is where the connector resides. Pull the wheel off, push the wiring through the center hole and plug the plug to the plug. Toss the wheel back on and reinstall the center nut, tightening, then torquing down to the specs shown here. Pop your horn button on that you won't bother hooking up again, and zoom your eyes out to take in all the luxury you've just reinstalled into your life. The world is once again at your fingertips whilst you effortlessly pump the jams up and set the desired maintained speeds. Way to go there, my guy. This is Gktech. We all drive uber luxurious race cars, but not one of us has cruise control. Don't be us. Get with the now and upgrade your life. If you can't install these, have a pro do it and or reach out with any questions you may have. This has been Officer Dan, Johnny Caps, Josh, and always center clocked Zach with another Gktech how-to. Peace.